Yes, people, what's up? How's everyone doing? Your boy Usama, two British nerds, DJ Sava, coming to you from obviously my room. Hope everyone saw it as well, and literally doing well wherever you are, and of course whoever you are. So as I'm actually recording this video, as I'm actually recording this video, I still haven't thought of the title or even like the kind of theme that I want to go for, but it revolves around basically right figuring it out. And the reason I wanted to do this video was basically I was watching the Peter McKinnon video, and he was asked loads of questions, and I think one of the questions he was asked basically was in regards to his YouTube content, his videos and so forth, and he was like, you know what, I still don't know what I'm doing, but I'm still like trying to figure it out, and I'm still basically doing it. And it just made me realize basically that just yesterday I was looking at my YouTube channel and I was like, you know what, I've been on YouTube since 2015, 16, 17, 18, no, 16, 17, 18, 19, 4 years. And I was like, it's been a long time on YouTube, but I haven't basically seen that much of growth on my YouTube channel since literally the last few weeks, or even the last few months, sorry. And it made me realize basically that, of a situation that I was in a few years ago. And just so I put it out here, I wasn't dwelling basically on the fact that, my YouTube channel hasn't got views or subscribers and so forth. It just reminded me basically of like, it reminded me basically of like just a flashback I had a few years ago. And essentially, a few years ago, I was in a situation where I wasn't happy, I wasn't well, I was with people that were literally toxic around me. I was in a job that I didn't like. And, in this job, I made lots of cool friends and so forth. And I remember basically, I was seeing them basically like doing their thing, opening their business, having their own startup brand, being a creative, doing their own thing. And then I would literally walk out on my lunch break basically, and I would do the exact same thing. I did this for like at least 2-3 years in a row, even longer. And I sat down basically, and opposite me there was a wall, and I looked at the wall, looked at it, and I was like, yo, why me? When's it gonna be me? Like, when am I gonna get my break? When am I gonna do my thing? When am I gonna pop? When am I gonna start being happy? When am I gonna figure out basically who I am and what I am? Because back then I was in a complete different mindset of where I didn't know who I was, I didn't know my value, I didn't know my strengths. All I was looking at was my weaknesses, and I wasn't looking at basically anything else. Even the stuff that I was into, like DJing and so forth, nothing happened because I was in such a bad place and such a bad mindset. I didn't know what I was doing. So I would sit basically every single day on my lunch break, and I would look at this wall and I'd be like, why me? Like, when am I gonna get a break? When am I gonna do my thing? And it took a long time, and in 2016, things became much better for me. I left the job, and basically what happened from there was I started grinding, hustling. My friend basically introduced me to, shout out to Kelvin B. Johnson, author of 21 Rules to Men, being of course this beautiful book, literally right over here. And he introduced me to Gary Vaynerchuk, and I started consuming his content, and started getting practical, and just started getting more self-realization, more self-awareness of who I am, what my gifts, my talents were. And I started really grinding and hustling, and I started putting my journey together and essentially being self-employed, meeting my favorite actors and actresses from the Marvel MCU. Through that journey, I met Gary Vaynerchuk. I connected with DJ Jazzy Jeff from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Met up with Gabriel Luna, who plays of course, Ghost Rider, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and he's now going to be basically in the next Terminator movie, which comes at the end of the year. And through there I started creating content, realized I was cool in social media because I knew how to communicate to people, understood people, and I grew my Instagram account to a 25k following. And then I started doing YouTube and started growing and so forth. And then I guess the reason I'm basically saying all of this is when I had that feeling today and yesterday, I was like, YouTube, like, how it was basically, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to grow my YouTube? How am I going to grow on social? How am I going to grow and actually get myself out of the situation right now? Because the situation I'm in right now, financially, I have no job. I make money now and again by hustling and flipping stuff online. I'm living with my parents, so I'm trying to do my thing, trying to help out. And, you know, I'm just like, how am I going to do this? Because I really want to give back to my parents, my family, because they really supported me. And I'm basically trying to do all of this in social. So this isn't a video in sympathy. It's not a video in basically me, you know, regret or dwelling. I was just like, this is basically the grind of it. How am I going to do this? And then when I went back in time years ago, what I've just told you, what happened to me previously, it all basically was one: work, patience, and it was part of the process. And when that basically got ignited into me yesterday and today, I was like, cool, makes loads of sense. You know, even though I've been doing this since 2016, still young. I'm still a baby. I've got the gifts, I've got the talents, I've got the drive, and I've got the work ethic. So all I've got to do is pretty much work and basically put in the grind, put in the work, and things will happen in accordance with my progression in regards basically with, pardon me, the process. So I guess the reason I wanted to put this video out here was basically just to show you that, in a sense of where, like, everyone goes through shit. Everyone goes through it. I'm going through it. Finances are very, very low, but in that moment of my finances are low, I'm doing things to try to basically increase the finances. I'm flipping stuff online. I'm looking for jobs. I'm trying to basically hit up brands and people so I can actually, you know, collaborate with people that I actually love and, you know, build a foundation for myself. So it's all part of the journey and it's all part of the process. And I guess this video will be a testimony in the next 5 to 10 years when I look back and say, you know, in 10 years ago or 5 years ago, when my situation changes, you had no money, you was grinding, you was hustling, you was doing your thing, you weren't known, like everything was like up and down, but you respected it because you knew what you're actually going through now is the process, and it's actually what you wanted in regards to building a foundation for yourself. That's pretty much what I really wanted to say, is be humble, work hard, be a good human being, sacrifice basically as much as you can to get where you want to get to. And of course, if you're someone that's watching this and you have a 9-to-5 job and you're not on like building a brand, a business, or being self-employed, I have nothing but love and respect literally for you, because it's what makes you happy. If that's you and that's what makes you happy, then I'm literally happy for you, because that's what you want to do. Me, I want to do this because it's what I've always had to do or needed to do, but because of life situations, because of people changing my mindset, because I didn't know who I was back in the day, it basically kicked off at a later age, at the age of 31, 32. Technically I'm now 35. So I've been doing this for not a while, for a short period of time, but basically it's who I am and essentially what I've always needed to do, because it's the person I've always been. Since 2016, I have literally been building as much as I possibly can, and I continue to build every single day. So that being said, I hope everyone is well, doing well. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that YouTube subscribe button, and of course the most important one is smash that YouTube bell button, which is down there somewhere, so you get notified when this beautiful face of yours pops up on your notifications on a daily basis, because I create daily YouTube videos. So that being said, I'll catch you beautiful people in a bit. Peace. Oh, of course, if you have any questions or that you want to ask me from this video, anything in general, please drop your comments down below. What I'll do is I'll reply in the next video, and I'll shout you out and get all your questions basically read out. And I'll be doing this every single day. So if you have any questions, anytime, DM me, drop your comments down below. I'll reply in the comments to your question, and I'll reply basically more in depth, or more in depth in the video. So that being said, I'll catch you beautiful people in a bit. Peace.